All right. I'm having to re-record this in my guide room, my guide teacher's side room, and there's like a little vent that's making noise. So sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. Um, Nia alerted me. My previous video, I guess, started speeding up at some point. I don't know how that happened. Um, anyway, my screencast is going to be about Kelly Gallagher, a very distinguished looking man, lovely glasses, and suit and tie. Wait, he doesn't have a tie. Oh, he's going for the suit without tie look. Kelly began teaching in 1985. He has worked most of his career in ELA, in Anaheim, California, in various high schools. He has authored 6 books, taken leadership positions with various literacy programs. He has a 2005 Award for Classroom Excellence from the California Association of Teachers. He loves baseball. Heck yeah. 7th game of the World Series tonight. Very exciting. And according to his website, he likes running. He likes his dog, running, hiking, and spending time with his family, and that is specifically listed in that order. So I'm just gonna assume that he likes his dog better than spending time with his family. Here are 3 of the books he's written: Teaching Adolescent Writers in the Best Interests of Students, and Redecide. So in Chapter 1, his top 10 writing wrongs in secondary schools. Number 1, students are not doing enough writing. Number 2, writing is sometimes assigned rather than taught, and writing needs targeted instruction. Below grade level writers are asked to write less than others instead of more than others, and ELL students are often shortchanged as well. I am teaching ELD students at my guide school. My 3rd period is an academic language development course, and I do believe that the students right now are not writing as much as I think they should be. My curriculum is entirely created by the district. So I'm trying to layer in extra writing assignments. Number 5, grammar instruction is ineffective or ignored. Langer says skills should be taught separately, skills simulated in own reading and writing, and integrated where students apply to real-world situations. Students are not given enough time for writing instruction or practice. I also think that that's true. That's something that I'm trying to rectify in my classroom. I have them do a timed writing assignment probably once every couple of weeks. Some teachers have little or no knowledge of district and state writing standards. Writing topics are often mandated with little thought about prior knowledge and interests of students. It's important to guide students through zones of proximal development, getting them interested in something that they like, and then letting them go after that. It's something I struggled with at first, not really giving students writing prompts that they would be interested in, but since I've started becoming more aware of that and trying to put more thought and care into the topics, I think that they're responding better. Teachers are doing too much of the work. Students are not doing enough work. That's something that my guide teacher pointed out, that I talk too much. And teachers need help assessing student writing. Let's see. Chapter 1 continued. Pillars of success. Students need a lot more writing practice. Just trying to make sure that this isn't speeding up again. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Sorry about that. Chapter 1 continued. Pillars of success. Students need a lot more writing practice. Students need teachers who model good writing. Students need the opportunity to read and study other writers. Students need choice when it comes to writing topics. Students need to write for authentic purposes and for authentic audiences, and students need meaningful feedback from both the teacher and their peers. Chapter 2, teaching writing requires that we create extended writing time in our classes. This is difficult when you have the classes only an hour long, but on Wednesdays, today, my classes are only 35 minutes long. So today, there's no way that I'm going to be able to have them do any extended writing time if I want to teach, if I have to teach anything else. So today I'm actually having them do, not writing, but taking a couple tests for Dr. Lapke's class. But anyway, it is difficult with how much time you have. I also thought this is pretty cool. Writers need to write before they write. I think that, myself included, it's very difficult to start large writing assignments, and it's better just to sit down and write, and the ideas will come to you. And Gallagher here is obviously talking about students need practice just writing in general before they write, underlined, exclamation point, bolded, italicized, before they write big essays. And students need to do a lot of writing before they learn how to write well. And writers begin writing too soon before they are ready to write when they are experienced. 3 components of writing before they write include daily in-class writing activities, which we do in my class, weekly writing in the writer's notebooks, which we do, and regularly scheduled first draft on-demand writing, which we don't do enough of. I'd like to speed it up to more like once a week, but I don't know if that's feasible right now. Chapter 3, before writers can get it right, they first have to get it down. First draft, response, second draft. Move beyond the Grecian urn approach. Write it out so students can see. So this is not giving students a highly polished, finished model, but taking them through the steps of how you got there. Adopt a 4-to-1 grading policy. Don't grade everything, and let them know that you're not grading everything. For every 4 things they write, only grade 1 thing. Talk the paper out. Discussions. Model how to create a map before writing map. Like a mind map, I guess, and allow for choice within given topics or discourse. That's something that I'm doing for my lesson plan, and I'm actually probably going to use the lesson plan for my class. So having them write about a specific thing, but within that topic, giving them a bunch of different choices to write about. Chapter 4, extensive reading plus intensive hands-on writing instruction equals better writing. Read-along groups are also very helpful with revision. That's something I'd like to try out. This is an idea that he has in his book, the second paragraph here. Have students write a review of a superhero movie and then provide a professional review of the superhero movie, and chunk the review to show a professional would write it, and then all the students revise the writing. So that's actually something I'm going to steal from you, Mr. Gallagher. Sorry. Chapter 5. One reason students don't write well is because they don't care what they're writing about, and we have them write in rigidly prescribed formats. I do think that students would write better if they were cared what they were writing about. The rigidly prescribed formats, I think it's good to practice outside of the rigidly prescribed formats, but sometimes, you have to write 5-paragraph essays. You can't have everybody writing whatever they want, or in whatever the way they want. Students write better when they care about that which they are writing, and when they are given a choice about what they can write about. Boop. Allow students to choose writing topics. It creates a feeling of ownership in the writer, and when a student develops ownership, they're much more likely to start a paper and maintain a stronger work ethic. It drives better revision. If they care about the paper, they will work harder to ensure that it is better. That is something that I definitely agree with. Things that I care about, I perform better at. I'm more excited to do. 2 guiding principles of a writing classroom. Sometimes you have to take a step backward before you take a step forward. This means that to move forward, we must first get students to actually like writing. And then teachers can work students into the required discourses slowly by designing writing assignments that allow for partial choice. That's something that I'm doing in my lesson plan as well. And then mentor texts. What was that big thing? Mentor texts, the other article by the big G. And here are really quickly some quotes from the mentor text article. I'm not going to read those out loud right now because I actually have to get started with class. So there you go, Kelly Gallagher. Just a heads up, if you are searching for a picture of Kelly Gallagher in Google Image, be aware that there is a similarly named Kelly Gallagher. In fact, they have the exact same name. and she is not an English language arts instructor. She is actually the December Playboy 1994 centerfold or whatever they call it. So that's something to be aware of. Thank you so much.